Today we're going to talk about the most common problems homeowners find when they're planning a renovation. What often happens is they have been saving for a long time. It's an important project to them to make their family lives easier. They're ready to invest. They get the builder straight round to do the quote. The builder quotes and it's quite a big number. It's a little bit scary. They know it's going to take a long time. So everything else goes on hold. And then as the builder starts and works happen, they have to pay for the surveyor fee, they have to pay for planning permission potentially, building regulations potentially, all these extra costs that come up. The builders start work, the electrician comes on site. Where do you want these lights, love? What do you want? Where do you want them? They've got to make instant on-the-spot decisions. It's a bit of a panic. Oh, I hadn't really thought of that. Oh, not really sure. They've got to decide if they're moving a radiator. If they're having a radiator, the builder will say, right, tell me what flooring you have, tell me what radiator you're having, let me know when you've got it and I'll get them in. And they usually are really good and take care of all that stuff and they'll put it in for you. But again, it's on the spot, quick decisions. You haven't really thought about it. You haven't had time to think about how the room is going to be laid out, what colour it's going to be. And I know for some people this doesn't sound like it's an important part of the process, but it is. And spend all this money on an extension and then think, oh, if we'd only have done this, if we'd only have done that. With an interior designer, you can quite calmly, at your pace, work out what do you need from that space, what is the best layout of the furniture of the room for you, where would that radiator be best placed to serve you when you're watching television or you're huddled around with friends around the fire. What do you need from that space for the long term over the next 10-15 years? Not only that, how do you want to feel in that space? It sounds a bit mumsy-pamsy to some, but it's so important. Do you want to feel energised and motivated? Do you want to feel calm and relaxed? Because life's quite stressful. Do you need a space where you can do a bit of work and you can relax and feel like it all really connects nicely? Do your children need a space to do some homework while you guys are doing something else? Is it an entertaining area or is it just for family and friends? Do you have a big family? Do you need lots of seating? Do you have a small family? Things along those lines. Plan that out. Is the light working for you at the moment? What natural light's coming in at the window? Do you need more lamp points? Is the ceiling light working for you? Have you got some beautiful art pieces you really want to feature in your new design? Where would they go? How would that look in that space? Once you've got all that layout and colour scheme and you've got that vision and that goal ahead of you, then you've got the layout set, then you can work out all the furnishings, the flooring, the lighting you're going to have, the light fittings you're going to have, the radiator that will complement all that interior that you're going to install. Everything can be put into place and figured out and planned. You know what your ideal room scheme is going to cost, so then you know how much you've got left for building works. You might decide at that point to put the interiors on hold, fair, absolutely fair, if budget's tight at that time, but at least you've got a goal, a vision, and everything's in the right place. And when the builder comes to do the quote, he knows exactly what you want, he knows exactly what your vision is. He will be able to price it much more accurately. There will be no last minute pressured decisions, but get the plan in place and get the best out of your renovation. So you only do it once and it's successful every time. That would be my best advice as an interior designer. We all see this a lot where we are brought into new spaces that have been extended. And then the afterthought is, now what do we do with it? Because we need this, this and this, and we were hoping for this, but we don't know how to make that work. And sometimes the extensions are too narrow, or they're too wide, or they're just cutting up all the garden, they've ruined your vignette outside. There are lots of issues, so it's definitely worth having an interior design plan, whether you do it, and you just ask for some consultant guidance from one of us, or whether you get one of us on board to walk you through the process so that you have what you need before you approach the builder for the quotations. We can even work alongside builders. A lot of us have connections with builders that we've worked with time and again that can support you through that process. So there's no unexpected costs. You know what you're facing right at the outset and you can make that informed decision about whether to proceed, whether to put things on hold or not. That would be my best advice for you in a nutshell. Any questions? DM me below. Thanks, bye.